up, YouTube? It's your boy TJ.
And your girl Crystal.
And we are back again with another banger. Today, y'all supposed to go down because today we're going to be reacting to King Von Friends Become Enemies. Alright, now this is like a documentary based video. So we're going to get into it. You dig? You ready? Let's go.
People told me you and Young Boy was beefing or something like that. What happened?
They be saying that a lot. It's like we got the same issues and holes and there. You know how the internet are trying to make it, but it ain't nothing too serious, nothing you should worry about.
5 people were shot overnight in downtown Atlanta. 2 of them died, and now investigators are working to figure out what led up to the violence.
Just keep breathing, cuz.
Damn, is this one? This is when King Von got killed right here.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I think that's Quando Rondo. I don't know if that's when King Von was dying or if that was when cause his homeboy got shot too. Quando Rondo's homeboy got shot.
Yeah.
Yes, and he had to take him to the hospital. When he was like, hey, help my brother, somebody help my brother. Yeah, so I don't know if that's his cousin.
Violence.
Just keep breathing, cuz. You got it, my fault. Yeah. Man, he shot. What you mean, we're outside?
Alright, what's up, everybody?
Yeah, that was his homeboy.
We gotta talk about this King Von situation. Rest in peace. It's tragic. Everything that could have went wrong that night. Von was shot in the parking lot of the Monaco Hookah Lounge, right in the center of downtown Atlanta, after this huge brawl with Quando Rondo's crew and a couple of undercover police. Everything was captured on surveillance camera.
And niggas don't be giving a fuck about police these days. Been around.
And this was in Atlanta, right?
ATL.
With multiple angles, and I've seen so many rumors and fake stories circulating. The stuff about Dirk buying all the tickets to Quando Rondo's next show, news sites posting Snapchats from a fake.
He pulled a 50 Cent on Ja Rule deal.
Yeah, the fans on his ass about doing something about it. You know what I'm saying?
Buying all the tickets to Quando Rondo's next show.
Like you saying, so what you gonna do?
This happened after, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that video of Quando Rondo talking about, we ain't gonna be able to do our show or something.
Right.
Show, news sites posting Snapchats from a fake Quando Rondo account calling King Von.
Read out.
Just as if he were protecting himself, a person cannot use any more force than is reasonable and necessary to prevent the harm threatened. A defendant who claims he used deadly force to protect another has to prove that he reasonably and honestly believed that the person he protected was in immediate danger of serious bodily harm or death, that deadly force was the only way to protect the person from that danger. Furthermore, the protected person was not at fault for creating the situation. So, that's what somebody was saying is...
Did not have...
Why Quando Rondo didn't get in trouble for whoever.
And you see where it says
news sites posting Snapchats from a fake.
F Queen Von.
He coming home.
Yeah, F Queen Von. This
Ooh.
is crazy. Yeah.
Fake Quando Rondo account calling King Von Queen Von.
Y'all trying to take up for somebody who was from the streets and definitely knew what came with this shit. So please just shut the fuck up. It's crazy. And they completely still disrespecting King Von.
That's all fake. We don't have to invent stories. Reality is already crazy. People don't even know. There was almost a second shootout the night Von was killed.
I didn't know about that.
Oh.
After the chaos in the parking lot at the hookah spot, both crews rushed to the hospital and went to the same one. That's why Quando Rondo...
Damn.
Well, I mean, obviously, they went to the one closest by, I'm sure.
Yeah, they met up right there.
Wow.
The 26-year-old Chicago rapper died while in surgery at Grady Memorial. R.I.P. King Von, y'all. On Saturday, Atlanta police announced the arrest of Timothy Leaks on one count of felony murder of the death of King Von. At the time, he was still receiving treatment while in custody at Grady Memorial Hospital, police said.
Went immediately to Instagram Live when he got to the entrance at the Grady Memorial Hospital.
That nigga seen bro and them at the same hospital and got scared and went live. He said fake ass street niggas on my son. It would have been another episode at that bitch. Fuck what the media hollering. These niggas pussy. 12.
Just keep breathing, cuz. Come on.
And while they moved Von's body on the highway 8 miles from the hospital to the...
Look. Damn. They said 17 miles.
This is why they moved his body from the hospital to the morgue.
Atlanta police were in the very same hospital charging Quando Rondo's boy Little Tim for the murder of King Von. Now, not only is Little Tim fighting this felony murder case, but something people don't know is he's already fighting a
conspiracy to violate Georgia-controlled substance. Silverstone property.
Conspiracy case in Georgia. After this year-long investigation took down a trap house in Savannah, confiscating 15 pounds of kush, $16,000 cash, and a bunch of guns.
Ew.
And if you're online even a little bit, you've seen the rumors circulating that NBA YoungBoy is responsible for Von's death. We saw close NBA YoungBoy affiliates going,
I don't
think
believe
so.
that. It had nothing to do with that shit.
I think
man.
that just was a
It was just at the
situation
moment
went out
type
of
shit.
hand.
But how did they both end up at the same club? That's what people want to know.
But you remember they keep talking about how Von was acting different and he was on the phone and all that.
Yeah.
So
Some people think Von knew that they was at that club,
yeah.
but
We'll never
I
know.
don't know. I mean, I don't know.
immediately to IG Live as soon as it happened, laughing at Von being killed.
Damn.
The joke's on you. This now you getting wrapped
So
down.
who is that?
I don't know who that is. It says
It's
NBA.
NBA self-paid.
Yeah, he with NBA YoungBoy.
So that's that Von pack. When I seen he got popped, all I could do was laugh. All I could do was laugh.
That's
Now,
crazy.
we're gonna get into all this, but before we do, check out my song of the day. This is my guy Young Poe. Let's go.
I gotta have it all.
Huge artist, but now, not say, but this is the most attention Quando Rondo's ever gotten in his career. He was never a headliner, he's not a huge artist, but now he's in the position where he's playing up the role of the bad guy. Dropping that song, addressing the King Von situation, shooting that video, dressed up as the guy who killed him, Little Tim. He's been wearing bulletproof vests everywhere, getting
That's fucking crazy.
I just can't get over how disrespectful people can be. Like, I don't care like whose side you're on. I mean, rest in peace to all the people
R.I.P.
that's lost their lives. You know, like I couldn't be no hardcore this person fan and then be here screaming, yeah, I'm glad he died. Da, 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 da. That's just
Yeah.
not in me. Like,
Yeah, because it's the way music is. You have to pick a side these days. It's fucking
nope,
crazy.
I'm not picking a side.
I'm not either.
and all his shows canceled. And what makes the situation worse, at one point, King Von and Quando were cool with each other.
63rd, nigga, some dirty ass niggas, man. Hey, listen, though, man, a nigga on 64, y'all 63rd niggas over there smoking crack.
That's a video.
See, he was even dissing King Von's ops. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they're crazy. I mean, because it's one thing if you know these people in real life and, you know, you picking a side like that, but, you know, you just rocking the music and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Video from a year ago of the two of them before a show in Atlanta, cracking jokes and making fun of Von's ops together. But realistically, this relationship was not gonna last. And yes, NBA YoungBoy is involved.
Young boy, the YB situation was just too real, it was just too good. All us got a real bond, so I don't f that music shit. Like, you feel me? This shit way deeper than that.
The reason YoungBoy is mentioned in this is because he has ties with both Quando and Von. Quando was the first artist signed to YoungBoy's Never Broke Again label. They've been real close ever since, making music, doing shows. They even tag team jumped their own security together. And with
They jumped their own security.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
YoungBoy was beefing with Kodak Black a couple years back, Quando showed his loyalty by going on IG Live and burning Kodak's merch.
Man's up. Man, we on some NBA shit, man. Tell Ethica I'm sick of this shit no more, man.
He even went
I
to
didn't
New
know
York.
Ethica was Kodak Black's brand. Is that his brand, or he
That's-
just like...
maybe an ambassador or something. I don't know.
And got into a brawl in Brooklyn with Kodak's artist Tutu G's. According to Tutu, Quando got slapped, people were throwing chairs, it was chaos. Now thankfully,
Just beat the shit out of Quando Rondo. You're not good in my city. Don't try to shake my hand. I don't want to talk. Damn.
nobody got hurt, but the beef is still on to this day. And YoungBoy's got a huge list of these industry beefs with people he doesn't get along with. One tension that was slowly building behind the scenes was with him and a new artist out of Chicago named King Von.
What young boy talking about on this song, boy? You talking crazy on this man.
Oh yeah?
He ain't even like that. Oh! On his ass, man. You got cap in your raps.
At this point, Von was just starting to get hot. He had Crazy Story 1 out, the buzz was slowly building. And in March of 2019, Von went on Instagram Live to say that YoungBoy was lying in his raps. YoungBoy fans were quick in the comments, spamming him to apologize.
NBA YoungBoy fans.
They don't play.
No, NBA YoungBoy is like. Where is he from? Louisiana,
Louisiana.
Too? Yeah,
he's starting to be like the moderns these days. Yeah, they love him. They love him. You know what I'm saying? He like the Tupac of Louisiana.
Yeah, I know. Our kid rocks to him.
Yeah, like he's starting to be what these guys see, the younger generation see rap as. You know.
Yeah.
Like how we see pop. You know what
I mean? But I've listened to a lot of his music. And I mean, he sounds like he's speaking a lot of truth in there from, just listening to it. Like
cocky truth. You know what I mean? Like
he's
confident
very
as fuck.
cocky.
Cocky as hell. You know what I mean? But yeah. I mean, well, shit. You supposed to.
Something was gonna happen to Von in 48 hours. Fast forward a couple.
Hold on, let's back that up.
The YoungBoy was lying in his raps. YoungBoy fans were quick in the comments, spamming him to apologize, or something was gonna happen to Von in 48 hours. Fast forward a couple months to December of 2019. Lil Reese, who's super close to Von, comes out and says he would never do a song with YoungBoy. After fans were asking him for a collab, we could see these lines being drawn real quick between O-Block and YoungBoy's crew 4KT.
Oh, man.
Fast forward again, 4 months ago. These photos surface of Von holding hands with YoungBoy's ex-girl and baby mama, Jania.
Damn. I'm starting to hear Jania with a lot of people. Her name. Jania.
Yeah, I heard about her with the Carmen and Corey.
Yeah, like her name's starting to get around, man. That's not good. It's not good at all, y'all.
Surface of Von holding hands with YoungBoy's ex-girl and baby mama, Jania. At the same time, Von was tweeting subliminal.
Someone's baby mama in that photo gallery getting done filthy.
Ooh, who said that? One of V-Roy.
Some shit on this. Bitch,
oh, V-Roy, that's Von, right?
Yeah. He said, I'll post some shit on this motherfucker that make a motherfucker cry and stop playing with kids.
Okay, so this was probably one of NBA YoungBoy's people, right?
Fans, yeah, it's somebody.
And that was him.
Baby
He's like,
mama in that
I'll make
photo
your baby
gallery.
motherfucker cry, start claiming they, woo!
Yeah, that's fucking...
Criminals about posting some other dude's girl, doing stuff that would have him stop claiming his kids. It didn't take long for YoungBoy to match that energy and go out and do a song with King Von's ex-girl, Asian Doll. Both of them using each other's girls as props to get at one another. And the whole time, people like 600 Breezy from Chicago were hyping Von up, saying stuff like, I love what you're doing.
I can dig it on Steve. I love what you doing, gang. You know the gang knows.
We know what you're doing. Hashtag rapper K.
I wonder how he feels about Asian Doll doing that. Dang, Asian Doll.
And yeah, she talking about R.I.P. King Von and all that. I mean, well, yeah, R.I.P. But yeah, she ain't no, yeah.
She ain't no saint.
She ain't no saint. Nah, she can't be down for him like that if she did that.
Yeah.
You know
I wonder if she knew that they were beefing.
Man, he had to do that real quick. He had to holler at her real quick on the, hey, we need this feature and all that.
It was all out on social media.
So she had to be real quick. Oh, she know? Unless he was like, I'll throw you 100 bands or some shit like that.
Jealous, because that's not, you don't want to do it like that.
So he's saying rapper killer. Basically, he's cryptically talking about YoungBoy, who then responded indirectly but super directly at the same time.
I'm going to make sure that my son... Oh, dang.
Fuck your daughter since you trolling.
Bitch.
Damn. By saying, I'm going to make sure my son F's your daughter since you're trolling. Now, this tension kept building and building behind the scenes.
See, you don't talk about the kids.
Yeah, they're bringing kids.
Well, yeah. There's like nothing off limits. I feel like there should be in any group or, the music industry, whatever industry, like there should be a code that nobody breaks. Like they even do that with wars. You know what I mean? Like there is a certain code that you got to stick to. Rules of engagement.
Oh, they calling out.
Rules of engagement.
They talk shit about people dead homeboys. They don't get.
That's what I mean.
Mama.
That's what I'm saying.
Back in the day, you couldn't talk about people's mamas. Oh,
No.
fuck that. They talk about your mamas. They gonna talk about your grannies. Now they talking about dead homies and they talking about your kids.
They need to be some type
Dead
of rules
homies,
of
they
engagement,
talk- nah,
tiers of endearment,
anything
whatever the
goes
word is.
now,
Nah,
man.
that's
They
too,
need to stop that
That's
shit.
too reckless.
Yeah, it is.
Way too
100%.
reckless.
Vons even got subliminals about Youngboy on this new album he dropped last month, Welcome to O-Block. On the song Mine 2, Vaughn says outright that he's got beef in Louisiana and the other dude doesn't know it. He's rapping that gangster shit, now he's got to show it. So when the news hit last month that Vaughn got killed in a confrontation with Youngboy's artist, theories started to circulate that it was Youngboy who ordered the hit. 2 days after Vaughn was killed, a fan uploaded an old unreleased song from Youngboy and titled it like it was a King Von diss called Let Them Shots Off. Now this was pure clickbait, but the video still managed to go to number 8 on trending on YouTube, and it's not about
what
King
happened?
Von.
One of King Von's people leaked NBA Youngboy?
No, a fan uploaded an unreleased song from NBA Youngboy.
Oh.
Yeah, and titled it that way, which is, I mean, smart on his behalf.
People
But
just be
it's-
doing the most.
Yeah, I mean, yes, that motherfucking channel went up, blew the fuck up after that.
Theories
got
started to
sued.
circulate
Yeah, probably.
that it was Youngboy who ordered the hit. 2 days after Vaughn was killed, a fan uploaded an old unreleased song from Youngboy and titled it like it was a King Von diss called Let Them Shots Off. Now this was pure clickbait, but the video still managed to go to number 8 on trending on YouTube, and it's not about King Von at all. And I saw fans starting to go back into Youngboy's catalog, reading into his lyrics, looking for clues.
Yeah,
One
when you
song in
start
particular.
when you start looking for stuff, you gonna find you gonna make sure you find whatever you find, because you like, man, I'm not about to waste my time. I'm
Looking
doing
for
all
shit,
this.
yeah.
I gotta make two
And then they'll
two
fuck
and four
around.
make two.
And they'll fuck around and find what they want on another YouTuber's shit. And
That's
it's a
how
podcast.
conspiracy theories
Yeah.
brew. Like
They find their stories from motherfuckers' mouths. Other people. Fucking, what do they call them? T channels?
the T channels. Motherfuckers
channels?
just let their brain just fucking fly off the wall.
Crazy, yeah.
They claim predicted Von's death 2 months before it happened. The song is called Dead Trolls, and at one point in the song, Youngboy talks about planning to rob somebody in Atlanta. He talks about leaving his ops dead and mentions D.
Come
Rose being away from the Chicago Bulls home. You connect the lyric.
NBA Youngboy is a fortune teller now.
Some real leave one. Dick down there, D. Rose. Yeah, dude, they trying to play.
That's too
They
much.
doing too much. They
They were looking way too hard into
any
stuff.
damn thing
Yeah.
to find an outcome.
King Von was staying in Atlanta. He got killed in Atlanta. D. Rose was a point guard for the Chicago Bulls. But in Chicago drill, D. Rose was an infamous O-Block shooter who got 40 years for a murder. He's been shouted out on numerous tracks
I
by
didn't
Chief
know
Keef
that.
and even
Yeah.
Vaughn, who's
D. Rose,
got
yeah,
photos
D.
signed.
Rose.
I've heard
Shit.
D. Rose's name all the time in like
Chief
songs
Keef
and
brought
stuff.
it up. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
We might have to
So
react
he
to
had
that.
40 years,
40 years for a murder, yeah.
and when
D.
he was
Rose,
like what, like a little kid.
Wait, not a little kid, but he was young.
He
Like
wasn't young
15,
as shit in
16,
that one.
15.
So when did
But
he
he got
got
out.
to
He
the
got out.
NBA?
He didn't go to the NBA.
Derrick Rose didn't go to the NBA.
That's
They
the,
just said he was on at the Bulls.
That's the damn basketball player, Derrick Rose. But there's a rapper, Derrick Rose.
Are you sure they're not talking about the same
Yeah,
person?
look.
But in Chicago drill, D. Rose was an infamous O-Block shooter
That
who
dude.
got 40 years for a murder.
Oh,
He's been
okay.
shouted out
I'm
on numerous
I'm
tracks.
sorry.
What you talking about?
Tracks by Chief Keef and even Vaughn, who's got photos side by side with him. And this song Dead Trolls just happened to drop shortly after these photos surfaced of King Von holding hands with Jania, Youngboy's ex-girl. Now, before we get carried away, no, I don't think this song predicted Von's death.
Right.
Yeah. But he wanted to put that out there, though.
That's good.
He wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, because that's.
No, he wanted to sound like it was.
Well, yeah.
And then give you the outcome.
did the
in
little-
end.
the little
Yeah.
bait.
Yeah, the bait you in.
2 months before it happened, I don't think Youngboy cooked up some Louisiana voodoo to make that happen.
Right.
In reality, the Atlanta line could be about anybody. Half the industry's in Atlanta, and
Right.
Youngboy beefs with half the industry. Jada Youngin, Fredo Bang, their beefs are well documented. Both of them got tension with Youngboy, and both of them record in Atlanta. So,
Fredo Bang
no.
is that his dude?
Ooh, not NBA Youngboy, they beefing. He did a song with King Von. Oh, Lil Durk.
I thought Fredo Bang and
Not NBA Youngboy. They don't like each other.
Oh.
He think, they trying to put it like NBA Youngboy has something to do with G Money getting killed. G Money is Fredo Bang's
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm putting stuff together now because I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I don't buy it. Truth is, Von's manager says this incident was personal between Quando and Von.
This has nothing to do with young boy doing a song.
What do you think about that interview that happened?
Yeah, I seen that. The thing that stuck out to
I'll
me
tell you what.
The most was where they was talking about Asian Doll was talking to a spiritual.
People think spiritual healer, and that's fucking.
And that's crazy. The one that told her that
King Von said his boys should have did something.
Yeah, I
and
was
all
like,
that. He let him die. That's fucking crazy.
That's too thrown out there.
Yeah. A lot of people have mixed feelings about this interview between DJ Academic.
Well, because he's probably not telling the whole truth. You know, the manager. Yeah. He might not be telling the whole truth. I mean, there's 3 sides to every story.
Let us know what y'all think.
The real truth.
Down below. Comment what y'all think about that interview. Was he telling the whole story? Did you think his homeboy should have did something? Comment down below and let us know.
And then it's weird because, King Von and what's the other one's name?
Quando Rondo?
No, the one from Florida that he also produces that's in jail. What's his name? The one that sings.
Oh, you talking Melly?
Ryan
W. Melly.
Yeah, look at all the shit he's going through. It's kind of weird how he's
just surrounded by
around
drama.
This kind of stuff.
2 of his biggest artists is locked up in jail.
Yeah.
With Asian Doll and that's.
I mean, not locked up in jail, dead or in jail.
Right.
Nothing to do with this, right?
No. This has to do with Von being the person he is and Ben. He don't like all that sneak this social media stuff.
And as those tensions escalated between both camps, word is Quando had been talking shit behind the scenes about Von for quite some time, to the point where Von said if he caught someone from that camp, he was putting hands on. And this music industry's small, you're gonna run into people, especially in Atlanta. That's where all the good studios are, producers, label offices, Quando Rondo's from Georgia, Durkin.
Yeah, Atlanta go down. If you a rapper, man, make sure y'all go to Atlanta.
Just look like go to Atlanta for whatever you need.
Yeah, everything is there. It's a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
And Von are both based out there too, so this was only a matter of time. Now, the Monaco Hookah Lounge is right in the center of downtown Atlanta. King Von's been to that spot before. It's a popular place, but it's also a red zone for shootouts. 3 people.
Oh, so it ain't the first time that shit done happened.
Right. It was the second shooting at the Monaco in a span of 24 hours.
Damn.
So there was no immediate indication that the 2 shootings were connected. So they don't know if they're connected, but damn, within 24 hours?
Somebody else got killed right there.
Damn.
That spot before, it's a popular place, but it's also a red zone for shootouts. 3 people have been killed at this place in the last year alone. That's why there were undercovers patrolling the area that night and at the venue. Now the first reports that came out were confusing. The news said that undercover police had shot Von.
Yep.
We even saw...
That's what I remembered hearing.
They said undercover police show?
Well, they was just saying.
Said that?
Yeah, they did. They said
that.
undercover police. Yeah, they did.
I didn't think undercover police show.
I did.
Dispatch calls from Chicago PD telling their officers that Atlanta police had shot Von and to move with caution around O Block because emotions would be high.
Last night in Atlanta, police shot King Von and 2 of his people. Social media is active with, they're upset with the police. So if we have any jobs in Parkway, send 2 cars. Keep your eyes open.
I bet the police in Chicago was like, oh, shit.
Well, this was in Atlanta.
I know, but it was King Von. That's why they were telling them, like, oh, be cautious over there on O Block because their emotions are going to be on.
They're going to be on tripping.
Yeah. So that's why, man.
And they didn't have nothing to do with that shit. They like, man, we over here chilling. Everybody cool.
You already know.
Niggas tripping.
And then what about the police? Because that's probably what they heard. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We later found out 3 separate crews were involved. Von's crew, Quando's crew, and the undercover police. Now, nobody knows what set Vaughn off, but Vaughn's manager says that night he wasn't himself. Vaughn was celebrating his album release at Opium nightclub a few hours earlier. He was supposed to go back to his Airbnb around 2:30 in the morning, but he suddenly decided to switch routes midway and go to this hookah spot on Trinity Avenue about 10 minutes away. Now, Vaughn cannot carry weapons.
So that was all out the blue. Like, they were just supposed to go back to the hotel, and then all of a sudden, King Von just made like a U-turn, like, about to go hit this little hookah lounge up.
Right.
Himself, he's been fighting that case with Dirk in Atlanta for close to a year. They got strict guidelines to...
Yeah, they weren't even allowed to be around each other after that. They couldn't make any more songs together or nothing.
Yeah, him and Lil Durk.
Yeah.
And he blew up on his own.
That's crazy.
Follow, but he knows his status. Usually Vaughn travels with 3 to 4 security, a bulletproof truck, and his guys from Chicago.
Yeah.
But on this night, he left Club Opium by himself with one driver and one other car, leaving that fleet of security behind. When Vaughn got to the hookah spot, he waited for 30 minutes in the car, and his security...
Damn, waited for 30 minutes in the car. So you're supposed to go to the crib after partying, but you wait in the car for 30 minutes.
And leave all the people you normally have with you, all the security and stuff. So they did.
But no, his friend told him that Quando Rondo was out there.
That was later, after he had been waiting.
Yeah, after he'd been waiting. So it sounded like he
They
knew
didn't- I
that
don't
they
think
was
they
out
knew.
there, and one of his homeboys told
I
him.
don't think King Von was telling none of his squad anything about what the hell he was doing. They was probably all confused. Like,
none of his homeboys just gonna come out of nowhere and be like, "Hey, while we out here, I seen so and so over there."
Yeah, they would, because they know they're beefing and shit, and know that Vaughn was like, "If I ever see you, I'm smacking the shit out your ass."
Yeah, but why would he be out there waiting for 30 minutes before that happened?
That way, I don't know.
Finally got word of his new location.
So you mean you supposed to go somewhere, but you take an alternate direction just to go out somewhere and sit?
Well, that's why he was probably talking to dude or somebody in the camp.
I don't know. But they can't tell the police all that, because if dude go to jail for murder,
They should be able to pull it up on the phone.
yeah, but if they tell the police all this, hey, we found out he was over here, so we came over there, we started, then they all could probably be locked up for some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
so,
I don't think the camp knew. I think the only person that knew was Vaughn. And he didn't bring all his security. He just went over there with his one car, the driver and him. And
I'm sorry, but if you're a hood nigga, you ain't about to send your niggas on no mission and not tell no mission.
He didn't send nobody on no mission. He was trying to go.
4 niggas. There was 4 people in that car.
Yeah, the manager.
Yeah, you ain't going.
Well, he probably didn't think it was gonna go down like that.
No, I think this happened. I think everybody knew, because King Von you ain't gonna go from a club somewhere else and not tell nobody. No, we just go over, sit and wait. I think King Von knew. I think everybody else knew. But the thing is, if we told police, hey, we knew, they can go to jail for that. So it has to
they
be,
gotta play like
we
they
don't
don't know
know
nothing.
shit. And plus, if we don't know, dude might get locked up. And with nobody snitch. It is what it is.
Yeah, somebody,
You know what I'm
somewhere,
saying?
somebody is.
If they know, somebody gonna go down.
Somebody's.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. That nigga's a boss. That nigga a boss. You ain't, and that nigga had $100 grand and he gave to his people. That mean his people was like that.
Ride or die.
Mission. And you know you about to do something, you at least gonna tell him, hey, I'm about to smack the shit out of this nigga.
Yeah.
When we see him up here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be like, oh,
Because his intentions, we know, wasn't to kill him, because he didn't even have the fucking
it
gun
was
on
a
him.
smack.
Yeah, he just wanted to beat his ass.
Somebody let him know when they seen him, and it was what it was.
Location change and immediately rushed over to get to him. The whole time, Quando Rondo just happened to be in the same parking lot at that same hookah spot, napping in his McLaren. I know coincidences can happen, but this one's pretty big. What are the chances that King Von randomly decided to change routes and go to a hookah spot where somebody that he doesn't like happens to be at? One of Von's friends spots Quando and goes back to tell Von, and on the CCTV camera we see Quando making his way over to this white SUV, scanning the area cautiously.
Yeah, they right there.
Okay, so they said this is Quando Rondo?
That's Quando, and that's
So is this Von's car?
No, Von's car up here.
So what is he scoping over here?
This is the car he was in.
No, he was coming from here. So let's see.
Spots Quando and goes back to tell Vaughn, and on the CCTV camera we see Quando making his way over to this white SUV, scanning the area cautiously. Shortly after, you see Vaughn leaping out of his own car, going looking for Quando. As soon as Vaughn sees Quando, he starts throwing punches. Vaughn is unarmed, but his crew is swarming Quando quickly. That's when Quando's bro Lil Tim hops out the white SUV, pulls a pistol out, and fires off 5 shots, hitting Vaughn in the chest and thighs. Bullets also graze Vaughn's manager, who is in the mix of it. All hell breaks loose. Vaughn's bro Slutty, who was right next to Vaughn when the brawl started, was the first person to return fire once Vaughn gets shot, hitting Lil Tim in the leg once, but then his gun jams, so he can't finish the job. Now this...
Damn.
See, you can have all the guns you want, but when it's time to use them...
That motherfucker better not jam. You don't... I want to know what kind of gun he had, man.
Boy.
Damn, that motherfucker jammed like a motherfucker. Hell nah.
Tim in the leg once, but then his gun jams, so he can't finish the job. Now this actually saves Lil Tim's life, him getting shot in the leg.
That was God right there, saving him right there.
Drops him to the ground, making him a non-threat to the undercover police who are creeping around back in the adjacent parking lot. With Lil Tim on the ground and Slutty standing over him with a jammed up Glock, Slutty turns and runs into the adjacent parking lot towards the undercovers, who start ringing off shots and hit both Slutty and another O-Block guy named Louie in the head.
Damn.
So he didn't even know that those were cops, though.
Yeah.
Because they were just undercover.
And he didn't know that.
See, that sucks when you got them undercover cops like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to know if, you know, what's going on. He was just running towards whatever's happening. And then he had a jammed up gun.
Right.
So he was all freaked out.
Right. And they probably was just shooting whoever ran. They probably didn't even know.
Well, yeah, I mean, the police, of course, I guess, like, you see somebody running towards you and all this gun shooting.
Yeah.
I mean, what else you expect on that?
Shots and hit both Slutty and another O-Block guy named Louie in the head, killing Slutty on the spot and leaving Louie in critical condition. This whole time, Quando is still tangled up with King Vaughn, who's just been shot a bunch of times and has paralysis in the bottom half of his body. According to Vaughn's manager, Quando is screaming, "Vaughn shot, Vaughn shot." And on camera, it looks like he leans in and holds close to Vaughn, either trying to help him or take his chain. It's hard to say which. But eventually, Vaughn's brother...
He better not have tried to take his chain.
Nobody ain't thinking about no damn chain.
I hope he had compassion and empathy and was like, oh, he shot. I'm hoping neither one of them really knew it was going to escalate like this, you know, and was like, damn. But the disrespect that be going on, you don't know. He could have been trying to take his chain.
Right, especially after talking all that shit after he did that. Yeah, he probably was.
In the bottom half of his body. According to Vaughn's manager, Quando is screaming, "Vaughn shot, Vaughn shot." And on camera, it looks like he leans in and holds close to Vaughn, either trying to help him or take his chain. It's hard to say which. But eventually, Vaughn's brother Muop runs over and knocks Quando in the head, separating him from Vaughn. Where they can now pick him up and escape in the getaway vehicle. Unfortunately, even though the hospital was just 10 minutes away, doctors could not save his life. And now, we're left in the aftermath.
Yes, sir, man. Recipe King Von, man.
You're talking about 2 cliques with huge influence, money, and power. The very next day, we saw 600 Breezy hitting the freeway at 150 miles an hour, leaving Chicago to go to Baton Rouge as a declaration of war with NBA Youngboy's crew 4KT.
We smoke it if you really have it. We condone the violence. All you hear is silence.
Breezy's also openly talking about revenge.
It's a never-ending cycle of
boy, he got
murder.
in that whip, went straight to motherfucking Louisiana.
Revenge, revenge, revenge. It just doesn't stop.
Damn. 600 Breezy with it though. He with that shit, man.
Revenge on socials, leaving kissy emojis underneath Vaughn's killer's IG page. Several days after everything happened, Vaughn's childhood bro, Mimo 600, went to Savannah, Georgia to to film a music video in Quando Rondo's neighborhood. I think he filmed it in the housing complex close by. Regardless, point is, nobody's squashing nothing. And while Mimo was out there in Quando's neighborhood, this girl DMs him saying they should link up while he's there.
Uh-oh. Bitches be setting shit up.
Right. You should. We should link.
After doing some research on the girl, Mimo finds her in a Quando Rondo music video just last year.
What?
He's trying to set his ass up.
Yeah. What?
Them saying they should
Can't
link
trust
up.
these hoes.
What? That's crazy.
He's there. After doing some research on the girl, Mimo finds her in a Quando Rondo music video just last year. It was a setup.
That's fucking crazy, yo. You
tried to backdoor me.
She said, "That's my fucking ass off." Yes, sir.
A backdoor attempt in Quando's home city. And you've heard that theory, the enemy of your enemy is your friend. That's playing out in real time. But it's not just the industry that's affected by Von's death. We can look at the city of Chicago too. This has been the most violent year in Chicago since 2016. And just like when FBG...
So you gotta watch who you meet up with out there.
Yeah,
man.
you gotta watch everything when you
This
get
shit is
when you get
crazy.
some fame and money.
Yeah.
It's a dog-eat-dog world.
Yeah.
Duck died, one side was laughing, well now it's the other side's turn. As these memes of Von packs are being shared all over the internet, diss songs being made, and people close to Duck just showing Von no signs of sympathy. But yeah man, that's pretty much it for this video. Rest in peace to Von. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.
Rest in peace to everybody involved.
Oh shit. Yeah. Damn. That was crazy. It was a good insight on what's going on and what happened with the whole Von situation. I did not know a woman tried to set Mimo 600 up. We just reacted to Mimo 600 not too long ago.
Yeah.
Wow. And he could have easily fell for that and fucking been...
Hell yeah, it's good he did hit. He was like, I'm in...
Did a research, found their ass in a video.
Enemy territory. And this girl hit me up talking about, let's link. So yeah, that's smart.
Right. And
at least you wasn't on no goofy mode like, oh, I'm about to get some ass.
Right. And she put LMFO, yes sir.
Yeah, what's the backdoor thing?
I don't know. Probably set me up. I don't know. That's what it sounded like. But yeah, man, I liked it. It was a great insight. This was a great documentary.
Yes, it was. I like it.
Great. All right. But that was our reaction to the video. Go and comment your reaction down below. If you liked it, go ahead and hit like, comment, subscribe, share.
Share.
That's all I got.
That's all I got, babe.
We out this thing.
Peace.